See those turkeys over there? Ready for Thanksgiving. No, I'm just kidding, but I heard something on our roof. I'm like, who the heck is on our roof? And came out here and there was a turkey on our roof. So I don't think they're up there anymore. That is hilarious. Like, who the hell is running on our roof? Those turkeys are taunting us for Thanksgiving. That's funny. Yeah, I've never had a turkey on my roof before, but this is Minnesota, right? So that's a first. There's a first for everything.
Vlogged in a really long time, so I know Jake usually does a lot of the vlogging, and so I've thought that I would do a little vlogging today. So we are in the midst of our Advent season, so we just started. Unlike the West, they start their Advent, it's 25 days till Christmas, but ours actually is a 40-day period, and we started on November 15th. And you do fast during that time, just like you do in Lent. You abstain from animal products. There are more fish days allotted, and it's a little bit more of a, not as strict, so to speak, in the food aspect of things, but it's, when you're fasting, it's also focused on you fast, but your heart is, you want to pray more and sin less, and make sure that we're giving and being kind to each other, and just really taking note to the things of our heart. So, and then also, just being expectant of Christ being born and God's promise to us. So it's an exciting, expectant time. And as a family, every night we have an Advent calendar. I'll show it to you in a little bit. But last year, I may have showed this to you guys last year, but last year, or the last 2 years, we've been doing this little activity booklet. Kitty saying hi. I was just playing around with the colors and made a rainbow there, but I downloaded this online and I printed it, and then I bound it myself. And I really, really love it. It's an amazing just guide and some readings of scripture every night, and we have activities to do as a family. And it starts at the beginning with creation, and then also we'll touch on different saints and feast days during the Nativity fast. And it's just a special time. We light candles. I know in the West tradition, they have like the 3 pink candles and the 1 purple candle. But because our fasting time is longer, we have 7 candles, and then we have the Christ candle, which is in the center. And there's a color each day that, like this week is green, which represents our faith. And every week we'll have a theme, so to speak. So anyhow, I'm trying to think what else has been up. My weight loss journey has been going pretty well. I've had some stalls, but it's going really well. I'm actually participating in the fast. It's not a diet. It's really easy to look at it that way, but it really isn't. And I just came to this point where I just said, okay, enough of all these rules and whatnot, and I just need to trust God and trust the teachings of the church and trust that these traditions and teachings and like the fasting is inspired by the Holy Spirit, and I need to trust God and just not be so consumed, so to speak, of what I'm putting in my mouth all the time. So it's actually been really good. I am just so grateful and thankful for this time of prayer. I feel like anytime Lent comes around or the Nativity fast comes around, it's always so timely. So I'm just really grateful for this time of prayer and just preparation for Thanksgiving and the Nativity fast. But Thanksgiving lands in the middle of the Nativity fast. What else is going on? I was gonna tell you that school is going really well with the kids. I have my days that it's frustrating and I feel like I'm so behind, and then I have my days that I'm also I just feel like I'm on top of things, but I think that's just like life, right, with everything. So what were the other thing? I was gonna say something else. Oh, I've been just staying off of social media. It's been really nice. So I haven't been checking my Facebook and or Instagram or posting for almost a month, I would say, and it feels good. I just felt like I needed to be more present to myself and to my family, and it helps me be a better mom when I'm just not zoned in. And I have so much on my plate. I'm busy being a wife, I'm busy being a mom, I'm homeschooling. I have a lot on my plate and I want to do it well. And plus I just feel like today, also the news, you get news on your feeds, on Facebook especially, and I just don't want I just feel like if there's something I need to be informed about, then God will make that clear, and it'll be through other people, my husband, whatnot. But do I really need to be taking in all of this stuff all the time? And there's so many depressing things today. All the shootings, the politics, it's so heartbreaking and heart-wrenching, and just stories about abuse, and it's just awful. And I'm like, I don't need to fill my mind and heart with all of this. It's like I need to be compassionate and have compassion. And of course, I'm not opposed to being informed, but I felt like I was just inundated with so much information, and it was really starting to bother me. And so I just feel so much more at peace and not all uptight, and just I'm caring about the things that really matter, and those are God, my husband, and my children, and then everything else falls underneath that. So I just want to do those things well and have God be pleased with my life, and how I live it, and how I love, and how I care for others around me, and bring him glory. So anyway, I know that might sound a little preachy, and I hope it's not like that. Actually, I hope I encourage somebody. Anyhow, I hope you guys have a great day, and God bless, and talk to you soon. Bye. So this is our Advent wreath. And Mary went to her Wings, her homeschool co-op today, and her speech therapy. And that was your craft from speech therapy.
What are we doing?
We are going to do our Advent time. This is her cute little turkey headband.
I'll do this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that tonight too. So this is green. I put a green ribbon because it was just too hard to. Of course, I did the mad dash in the book. It says don't do it the day of or day before and get all your materials. That was me. So I couldn't find separate colors of candles, so I just did all cream colored and then white for the Christ candle in the center, and then I'll just do a colored ribbon around each candle holder. That'll work. And then tonight, as a family, there's the Samaritan's Purse Operation Christmas Child, so we bought a bunch of stuff to put inside these boxes, and we're gonna give them to boys and girls that don't have much. So I think it's a good lesson and just a good time, especially this season, to give. So this year, I lost my breath because I ran upstairs. This year, we ordered our Thanksgiving dinner. Normally, I take much pride in creating and making our Thanksgiving dinner, looking at new recipes. We keep it traditional, but I'll find maybe different flares on certain recipes and whatnot. And this year we were wanting to actually be a guest somewhere for Thanksgiving. And we're going to end up hosting, which is fine too. We don't mind hosting Thanksgiving. My dad had said, why don't we just order a Thanksgiving meal somewhere? And at first I said, no. Jake was going to barbecue the turkey. If you haven't barbecued turkey, it's, in my opinion, the best way to have turkey. And so we had all these plans. And then I just said, why don't I just look at Whole Foods and see? Well, they have serves 8 people. And it's $120 for serving 8 people. And you get your turkey, your mashed potatoes, your green beans, your gravy, your cranberry sauce. For everybody. It doesn't come with a sweet potato. You can get a sweet potato side, but I thought I'll just make sweet potatoes. We'll do rolls, and then we'll get pie. I might make a pie. I don't know. I might just buy everything and not even make anything from scratch. But it just felt actually really good. I felt peace about it. I had mixed feelings, like a sadness that came over me. But then I was like, you know what? This is going to be nice. I don't have to worry about our refrigerator being stuffed to the max, because then we're eating food also, because I usually make everything. We don't eat out a whole lot, so we don't have a lot of space in our fridge. And we, thankfully in Minnesota, because it's so cold, the way I always brine my turkey, so we could put it in the cooler and leave it outside, because it's like 20 degrees outside. At night it gets drops in the teens, and then it's 20 degrees, and then during the day we've kind of had these fluctuations, but it's safe to leave your cooler outside. So the last 2 years I've brined my turkey in the cooler outside, and it's saved space in the fridge. So now I'm just like, well, we have to put stuff in the fridge, but we won't have this massive amount of ingredients, and I'm excited about it. So that's what we're doing for Thanksgiving this year, and I'm excited. Last year we had lots of family. We had my brothers here with my sister-in-law, my other brother's girlfriend, and her daughter, and so we had a bunch of family, and that was really nice. So I'm going to miss them this year. It's just going to be us and my dad and my stepmom, and so it'll be nice. It'll be nice to be together, and we're going to do it a little early this year, so my stepmom can be with her family and have dessert over there. So we're going to do it a little earlier at 3, but I'm excited about not having to cook a lot. And next year I'm probably going to be like, I want to cook, or what, I'm just like, let's change it up a little bit. I just didn't feel like cooking a lot this year, so I'm excited. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well. We've had a really long morning, and I haven't even started school yet, and it's 11, but we'll get it all done. That's just the day in the life of homeschool. Some days I'm like, we're starting school today super early. We get it all done. And then other days I'm just like, ah. But we get it done. So that's what matters.
Look, Santa. Wow. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Got the table ready. We're going to put the servings, the food here. And we bought our dinner from Whole Foods. Try it out this year. Just less stress. We thought we'd just try something different. And you just warm everything up. So the turkey came in like a vacuum sealed thing with vacuumed in its juices, and all you do is warm it up. All the sides are ready, organic sides. And Grandma and Grandpa are coming with rolls and sweet potatoes and pies. We got the booze.
Could I tell you, I really did pumpkin pie. It's Thanksgiving. I love pumpkin pie.
You love pumpkin pie? Me too. So I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, folks. Love you guys. Folks. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Hope you have a good one. Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving. You don't want to do it. Happy Thanksgiving with Dad and Grandpa, but you want to see. But you want to see a table.
Yeah, we have the table. I showed the table already. Everybody has their name tags. Pretty.
And we all have the same cups, but I don't the same. Everybody has the same cups, but happy Thanksgiving. Well, I'm just going to say happy Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Good. Bye-bye.
Last night was Halloween. Bye to you. Here.
Last night wasn't Halloween.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving.